Let's back up and take that all in. What's up there? Look at this thing, guys. Whoa. This is a big one. Some of them are bigger than others. Man, that one's huge. Let's hear it for the nurses. Isn't that something? Look at that moon right there tonight. I mean, it just keeps going. It just keeps on going, man. All right, what's up, guys? You know, I've been traveling a lot for work since kind of COVID started to subside, and took you along on a couple of those trips with me just because some of the things I found interesting. Plus, you know, Pamela and Jack and Grandma kind of wanted to see things that I was doing and stuff like that. This is one of those kind of trips that I thought was pretty neat. This facility that I'm going to all day tomorrow to do a wellness workshop at is kind of away from any of the other facilities. So it's just all pretty much a 4.5 hour trip after work down here. And then I'll be at a workshop all day tomorrow. And then Thursday morning, 4.5 hour trip back to Cleveland. And then go pick up Jack after he gets out of school. This is a pretty neat place. So this is a place called Portsmouth. And that right there is the suspended bridge that you can see there that goes over the Ohio River. The other side of that river is Kentucky. This side of the river is Ohio. And these buildings that you see right here are Shawnee State University. I didn't even know that Shawnee State University was a thing, but this is about the only hotel in this whole area across from the university, and the facility that I'm going to be at tomorrow is a couple miles away. So I did hear that they have some pretty cool things in here in this little town. One of them is an amazing kind of a flood wall in case the river overflows. The Scioto River and the Ohio River meet here, and sometimes I guess it overflows and it can flood. So they made this wall, but they took a bunch of artists from the university and stuff like that to paint murals all over it. It's supposed to be fantastic and cool, and it's only a couple blocks away. So if you want to see what the suspended bridge looks like, it's pretty cool. I made some shorts. So I did a short going from Ohio to Kentucky and another short going from Kentucky to Ohio. So those will be out around the same time as this video. You can check them out in the short section if you want to see them. It's actually a pretty cool little bridge. So let's get down here. We're going to check it out. The other thing is this university is supposed to have a pretty awesome fitness center, because hotel fitness centers usually kind of stink, and I like to kind of work out when I'm on these kind of trips and everything, and, you know, instead of just sitting in a car and everything. So I'm going to go check out their fitness center and the fitness center here. This is kind of a neat little hotel. It's kind of a suite kind of situation, so they have a little extra room and stuff, so you don't feel like you're just in a closet. It's kind of retro looking. I did pass the pool. I'm going to go back down and check it out again. I like to go in the pool, put my big webbed gloves on, and do like rotator exercises and stuff. My rotators get stiff sitting in the car so long. So it's kind of like retro and cool looking. Plus, it looks like they have a ton of pothos. So let's go down there to the pool and the fitness center across the street, check some things out, and then let's go check out this awesome wall. All right, yeah, man, definitely retro looking. This has like such total 70s vibes, but it's kind of awesome. I mean, it's a nice, clean pool. It looks totally great. I'm definitely going to be hanging out in here. I might actually get something to eat and come and hang out here by the pool. I love all the plants in here. This is actually quite neat. It's kind of weird. Look at this, though. Oh, bummer. No action on the hot tub. It looks like this used to be the hot tub, and then they filled it in with plants, and then like this was a new one, but apparently it's drained, it's not working. That's okay as long as the pool's warm. But check out this pothos. I saw this from outside. Look at these gigantic, these pothos are bigger than the one in Jack's tank. Look at how huge these leaves are in this thing, man. Isn't that something? I mean, look at my hand, dude. These things are huge. Must get a lot of sun in that window. Beautiful plants inside here. But yeah, I mean, totally, like when we first bought our house, it had like tile like this, and we took it all out and replaced it. It was like all retro and stuff. But I kind of dig this whole vibe of this place, man. I'm totally going to be hanging out here tonight and tomorrow night, you know, after my thing. But it's so cool because these kind of places, a lot of people don't even use the pools and stuff. But I will be, that's for sure. So apparently the fitness room is over here. Let's see what this is all about here. Kind of cool, kind of cool. Might be able to get a decent workout here. So we got a dumbbell rack. We got elliptical, treadmill. Nothing much. Some decent sized dumbbells and that, you know. But totally get a little quick workout before my presentation tomorrow here. Maybe swim some laps. Not a huge pool, but you know, what I got over here looks like a little break room. Probably for the employees or something. I don't know. Yeah. That's all right. Okay, cool. Well, here's another awesome tree. Yeah, I'm digging this whole orange, brown, 70s thing. This is pretty neat, man. Look at these trees in here. They're huge. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm going to come back and chill out here after this walk. Let's go see what this university is like over here next door. Okay, so I made it down here. There's a really awesome dog park right here. It's actually really cool. It's got all kind of obstacles and stuff like that. There's the bridge I was talking about. That mountain that you see right back there is Kentucky. That is Shawnee University. And apparently the fitness center is only open 9 to 5, which is not going to work for me. Luckily, I Googled Planet Fitness, and there's one only 3 miles from here, and it's open 24 hours. So I'll probably end up going there. Because that fitness room, I might use it tomorrow morning, but the day after I'm doing like a leg workout. Not much I can do in there with legs, but a couple of dumbbells. What I'm going to do is head down this way, and this, by the way, is the police station and courthouse right here. You can see the sign right there. And there is one charging station in the entire town, and this is where it is, and no one else happens to be using it, right across from my hotel. So I'm going to bring in my Volt over here, probably park it there at night and plug it in, get the old charge up so I don't have to use any gas while I'm here at least. Obviously I'll have to use it for going home because I don't have that kind of range, but that's kind of cool that they have one. And they basically told me at the desk, they said no one ever uses it. It's basically here in case someone needs it. All right, so I went to the end of the block this way. I was down there at the other side, went to the other block this way, and here's the sign. Floodwall Murals. Isn't that cool? So you go down this street right here, and yeah, that's the Ohio River, and that's Kentucky. So let's go check this thing out, see if it's cool or not. All right, so as you come across this is across the street. I figured it'd be easier to see. You can see this big flood wall. Now, it looks like there's steps that go up there. There's a little romantic situation going up there. I don't want to interrupt that, so I'll come back or maybe go up a different way or something. So let's see what's going on here. Well, look at this little concrete thing. Looks like Winnie the Pooh and a frog and a dragonfly. How cool is that? Well, there's a whole bunch of them. Look at that. All on the sidewalk. How neat. Well, here we go. Murals by famed artist Robert Dafford. For a mobile tour, go to portsmouthmurals.com. Well, there you go. So you could probably see all kind of footage, but I'm going to show you. So here you go. Depicting the history of our city and surrounding area, internationally acclaimed artist Robert Dafford of Lafayette, Louisiana, USA, was commissioned by Portsmouth Murals Incorporated to design and paint the murals during a 10-year period, 1993 to 2002. He's assisted by all these other guys here. Floodwall was built following the 1937 flood. It's approximately 21 feet high and over 2,100 feet long. Wow, how amazing is that? The murals cover 43,000 square feet. That's incredible. So this is actually a mural. This is a painting. This is completely 2D, guys, even though it looks 3D. Isn't that cool? So there's a little bike walking path along the street here so I don't get run over. So let's just go down and check this out, huh? Whoa. Look at that. There's so many of them. Apparently there's a lot of students and stuff like that from the university that probably come down here and stuff. So this is really awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna read each and every one. I mean, there's a lot of them, I think. Look at this one. There's some Native American action going on here. These are incredible. I'm gonna kind of pan out a little bit. Just see if I can kind of pan out to get all this in. Look how cool that is, man. Wow. This is neat. I'm definitely gonna get up there and see what the river looks like up there too and stuff. So it looks like there's kind of like a history type of situation here. Look at that. Now this one looks like it takes up two parts of the wall here. I think these guys are all smoking weed behind me. From what I can sense that they're talking about. This is like a big kind of farmers type of situation here. That's cool. What's this one? This one's kind of dark. This is like a sunset type of situation, or this is like a storm situation going on here. How cool. So then it goes down into here. So that's kind of weird. So there's like, I guess you can drive down into there. And then the wall continues. Look how long it is. It's huge. So it says one way, but apparently this guy was coming up when he shouldn't have been coming up. That's kind of weird. So let's just let that whole situation happen. So here's the little tour. He's angry. Here's the tour of students. Let's check this one out. This one's huge. I'm gonna back up a little bit and get this one in here. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing that they're like at least 20 years old and they still look so good. What an amazing job. So I'm gonna go down over here first, just take a look at the Ohio River. So I guess up here is where the Ohio River and the Scioto River combine. And people say that's really cool. So apparently you can go down and around up this way, but that guy was coming out the wrong way or something. So here we go, guys. Here's the Ohio River. Wow. Look at this. Oh, there's paintings on both sides. Look at that. So if this thing overflows, which apparently it does, and comes all the way up here, above all of this, this wall is supposed to help the city. So there's sports stuff here, all kind of people from this area apparently. And that's huge. And look at that scene with that sunset in there. There's a bridge over there. That is incredible. There's the Ohio River. So apparently you can go all the way down into there. And there's like it looks like there's people down there fishing and hanging out. Wow, this is huge. And then this is where I came over and went over that bridge and back. And so that's Kentucky over there on that side. And then this is over here. And then over up there is where I came from. So let's see some of these too. Wow, I'm just gonna kind of zoom in here. Super cool. So just to let you know, these two here came up after the other group and they said, oh, don't mind them, they're all high on weed. So just so you know, my assumption was right. I could tell by what they were doing. Check out this dude on the fat bike here. That's an awesome bike. Hitting the trail. It would be fun to ride here. All right, so we're gonna check out some more of this. I came back up this way. We're gonna check out some more of this here. And let me turn this around to see more of this. I still can't really get over how amazingly well kept these things are. I mean, here's some kind of, entrance for maintenance or whatever. I mean, it looks like an oil painting. I mean, to be that, 20 years old ain't that old, but to be out here in the elements, especially in Ohio, this is incredible. This is such a neat thing. So, wow. I'm gonna walk down here a little more. Shawnee State Nursing School, 1970s. Let's back up and take that all in. What's up there? Look at this thing, guys. Whoa. This is a big one. Some of them are bigger than others. Man, that one's huge. Let's hear it for the nurses. Isn't that something? Look at that moon right there tonight. I mean, it just keeps going. It just keeps on going, man. There's so many of them. Wow. Oh, here's the armed forces and everything. Look at this. Isn't that incredible? Wow, dude. All right, guys, this is incredible. So I've made it pretty far down here, a few blocks. I mean, they just keep going. These things are incredible. I cannot believe the condition these things are in. And there's all kind of things. I mean, they look like photographs. But this is an outside painting on a wall. It's incredible. There's other ones on some of the buildings over here. There's like all these factories and stuff over here. Up here's like a big, huge retirement home and stuff that I'll probably show on the way back. But it's incredible. I mean, they look like photographs, some of them, I can't even get over it, how cool they are. And they got like all the people that have been involved in the city, like, since it was developed. But look at this, how the sun sets on this wall like this. there's these huge plants in pots in between every two murals as you walk down. Isn't this incredible? And they got some of the school stuff here. I mean, it's totally nuts. We're supposed to come back around this area for our anniversary, me and Pamela, and I was just sending her some pictures, and she's like, we're gonna totally take our bikes and like ride on this path and stuff. She wants to see this. Look at this one, the nation's oldest cycling club, 1893. That is cool. Look at that chrome. That's incredible. All right, so this one shows the one bridge, and then you cross over here, and this looks like, I don't even know. It's a big, I don't know if it's like a bus station or something. It's like the whole baseball theme there. And then you go through here, and I think this is where it ends finally. That took a minute. And see, then you can turn around. Look at this sunset, guys. Wow. Look at that. There's the Ohio River again. And then you can go down there on bikes or foot, and there's where everybody's boats are. And that's something. Look at that. And then you could turn around here, see, and go through, or you can go on this side. I think you actually, both of these are one way, but then they both go this way. So you can come around the block and that, and then come back down this way. So apparently if you go up here more, so that's the Ohio River and that's Scioto River, and you can kind of see where they join and stuff there. But I'm not walking too much further, man. I don't know where I'm at. It's getting dark. I'm gonna get beat up or something out here. So I'm gonna head back this way and see what the wall's like up here on this side further up. All right, so we're getting closer. Look at this bridge. This is really something else here, isn't it? So kind of walked along this whole way. You can see there's more people bringing up cars and trucks and everything. So as you come along this side of the wall, not a lot of murals yet, just like stars and stripes kind of situation where they talk about people that have come from the city and kind of where they've gone and things they've done, and they even have like their signatures, so that's really cool. And there's sets of stairs every so often where you can kind of go, you know, down to the water, but you can take your vehicle and all that too. Looks like this might be some sort of a stage kind of situation. So I'm guessing maybe they do some kind of presentation type of things here. I'm not exactly sure. Some yucca plants over here. But maybe they do. Maybe they do stuff here where people can, you know, go down here. Who knows? Maybe bands play or something. That'd be pretty cool to rock out right here. So this is where the mural kind of starts again. So you got the bridge there. And then it says, not trip over this wire here, Portsmouth. What does it say here? Where Southern hospitality begins or something maybe? 1815. Where Southern hospitality begins. I do have to say that the folks over at Holiday Inn were very, very nice people. There is a certain amount of Southern hospitality that you just don't get up north, that's for sure. Even in the same state. It's a big difference. And I see that all the time when I travel. So it looks like more stars and stripes and people down here. We're gonna go further down here a little more. See what the rest of this wall looks like up there, because I think there is murals up there. Look at this reflection though there with the moon and that. Something else, huh? Yeah, this is cool. I've been FaceTiming Pamela. She's like, oh yeah, we got to go there. That looks fun. I think you can rent stuff up here too. So you can rent like, whatever, paddle boards and whatnot. And then head out here and have an adventure. So we might do that in a few weeks, but yeah, look at this cool scene, man. And that's something. And you can go right up to there. I think that's like sand right there. You go right up down there. Well, I'm gonna head back up along this wall. Looks like there's a car coming here. And I'm gonna see if there's any mural painted on this side here. So apparently there's a lot of hotties that come out of Portsmouth. We got a Miss Ohio 1996, Miss Ohio 1977. Got an opera singer there. And there's another Miss Ohio 1991. There's all the Miss Ohio pageant people coming from Portsmouth. Something going on there. All right. So this is where that wall separated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this way just to see what this side is all about. I don't know what that guy was saying there. Maybe he was listening to some kind of thing on the radio. All right, so here's the other side here. And there are murals over here on this shorter part. And that's where that couple was sitting. They're still up there, but I don't know. I'm not necessarily going to go up there, but I might go over to the other side here. But they're watching the sunset. Yeah, here's more murals on this side of this area. These are something. These are big. Really long ones on here, on this side. It's like an opera kind of situation going on there. There's a little utility action there. You can come park here and all that. Super, super neat, man. Super neat. So you can come park here and hang out. There's a little, there's somebody's dog's mad at me. So there's something here. Let's see what it says. Probably just says more about it. Oh, okay, you can actually scan it. Got a QR code. PortsmouthMurals.com. I'll put a link in the description and everything like that. So this shows what these murals are here, and then talks a little more about them. But probably they explain like every one of these if you go to that site, and they'll tell you what they're all about, how many there are, and more about it. Super neat. There's a big, huge area there to go hang out, and then it looks like it comes around and takes you down to the water there too. Really, really cool. Really cool. I'm going to try to go up around the other side here before it gets too dark and I fall on my face. All right, there it is. Portsmouth Murals, guys. Check this out if you've never, if you've never been over this way, if you're coming through here for any reason or whatever, if you're traveling and you come in the area, check it out, because this is really neat. I'm heading back down this way. I'm really kind of glad that I got back out on the road, and then I'm traveling and seeing the employees face to face again and going to the facilities. Previously to COVID, I never had a chance to come to this facility, and so I just thought it was interesting because I've never been in this area. This is as far south as you can go in Ohio. Kentucky's right across the river, and I haven't been to this one, and there's no other ones around it at all. So I just thought it was kind of cool. Check it out. I'll put links in the description and everything like that. This isn't really something, like Jack wouldn't really be interested in anything like this, but Pamela certainly would. So like I said, me and her are supposed to come for our anniversary. She's going to come with me to the open enrollment corporate meetings, and we're going to hang out in Columbus and Scioto in this area. Come here, check this out, check out some restaurants and things like that, and see what it's all about. But just want to share this with you guys. I thought it was a pretty neat situation. Like I said, a lot of people, they hang out at the bars or whatever, and I'm just not into that kind of thing. I like to go out and see. I like to see where the people that I'm talking to, where they live, because it's interesting to me. And when I'm talking to them on the phone, it gives me a better idea, knowing where they live and what they're like, you know what I mean? And the options that they have. And I survey the area and I see what kind of food and restaurants they have to eat at and things like that. But anyway, there's my thing again. I'm going to go hook up my car. I'm going to take a walk, try to find some plant-based milk. In fact, they might even have some here at Sunoco. I'm going to go check it out. Ended up not having to go so far. Walked by a dollar store. Check it out. Carrageenan free. Quarts of oat milk, $1 at Dollar General. Okay, I gotta throw a little info in here at the end. So, back at the hotel, kind of walked through some alleys and stuff, took a shortcut. I ain't scared, it's a nice place. Got my oat milk and stuff. The lady working at the dollar store told me, she goes, "What do you think of the murals?" And I said, "They're amazing." And I said, "I can't believe the condition." And she said they did touch them up last year for like the first time in many, many years. So that's why they look so good. So I was gonna say, wow, I don't know how they withstood the elements, but anyway, she told me that, so that's pretty cool. So they did just touch them up last year. That's why they look so fresh. Anyway, I'm gonna get in here. I got me some corn nuts. Have some corn nuts and iced tea by the pool and chill out for a little bit. Get to bed early. Got to get up early and do my thing. So thanks for following along, everybody. And if you're ever here in Portsmouth, come check out the Holiday Inn. Come check out the nice lady at the dollar store. Come check out the murals. They're amazing. Later.